First Epistle to the Corinthians 15 verse 58. Therefore, my beloved brothers and sisters, be steadfast, immovable, always excelling in the work of the Lord, knowing that your labor is not futile in the Lord. This verse comes at the end of one of the most powerful chapters in the Bible. In First Epistle to the Corinthians 15, the Apostle Paul talks about the resurrection of Jesus Christ and the future resurrection of believers. He explains that death is not the end for those who belong to Christ. Because Jesus rose from the dead, believers have real hope, eternal life, and victory over death itself. Then Paul ends the chapter with this encouragement. Because all of this is true, do not give up. That message is incredibly relevant today. We live in a world where people become exhausted mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Many people feel unseen. They work hard, pray hard, love others, help family members, care for children, struggle financially, fight loneliness, or battle discouragement, yet sometimes it feels like nothing changes. It can seem as though your efforts disappear into the air without meaning or reward. But God says otherwise. Paul says, be steadfast, immovable. In other words, stay grounded, stay faithful. Do not let the chaos of the world pull you away from Christ. Today, people are constantly pressured to compromise truth, chase temporary pleasures, or give up when life becomes difficult. Social media, bad news, disappointments, rejection, and personal pain can slowly wear someone down. Yet God calls believers to stand firm even when emotions fluctuate. Being steadfast does not mean you never struggle. It means you refuse to let go of God even during the struggle. Always excelling in the work of the Lord does not only refer to preaching or ministry from a church stage. The work of the Lord includes every act of obedience done for Him, encouraging someone, raising children with love, caring for a sick family member, helping a stranger, staying honest in a dishonest world, praying when you feel weak, continuing to trust God after heartbreak, choosing forgiveness when bitterness would be easier. God sees. Sometimes people think their lives are too ordinary to matter spiritually. But in God's eyes, faithfulness matters deeply. Jesus himself said that even giving a cup of cold water in His name would not lose its reward. Heaven notices things earth ignores. Paul also says your labor is not futile in the Lord. That is a powerful promise. Many things in life feel temporary. Careers end, money disappears, fame fades, human applause is short-lived. But anything done for Christ carries eternal value. You may not see immediate results from your prayers or faithfulness. A parent may pray for years for a child. A lonely person may continue trusting God despite waiting a long time for companionship. Someone may keep serving others while silently carrying grief inside. At times it may feel pointless. But God says it is not pointless. Nothing done for Him is wasted. Even when nobody else notices your tears, sacrifices, kindness, patience, or perseverance, God does. And He promises that your labor in Him has eternal purpose. This verse is also a reminder not to become spiritually lazy or discouraged because of the darkness in the world. Evil may appear loud and powerful, but believers are called to continue doing good, continue loving, continue serving, continue standing for truth, continue following Jesus. Why? Because the resurrection is real. Paul's entire point is that Christians do not live for this life alone. Jesus conquered death, and because of that, believers can keep moving forward with hope. The hardships of this world are temporary, but what God is preparing is eternal. So when life feels heavy, remember this verse. Stay steadfast, stay immovable, keep serving God faithfully, keep loving people, keep praying, keep trusting Christ. Your labor is not in vain. God sees it all, and He will never forget what was done for Him in faith and love.